Well, I have a nice sweet treat for you today in the secret kitchen. These are chocolate chip meringue cookies, chocolate meringue chocolate chip cookies. They're not too sweet, they're pillowy and delicate, and when you break them in half, they're like super fudgy and chocolatey, and on the outside, you've got this nice crunch from the meringue. You will love these, and I'm going to make them for you right now. Hey, welcome to Secret Kitchens of New Jersey, and today I'm going to make for you a nice little treat that won't keep you in the kitchen too long. We're going to make chocolate meringue chocolate chip cookies. Super easy, super delicious. So it's a meringue, so it starts out with some egg whites in a bowl, and we need to separate our eggs. You want to get the whites and the yolks into two different areas, and we do this carefully because already I'm struggling. There's a lot of different ways to separate eggs. You know, you do whatever you want to do. This is one of my least favorite things. Of course, I'm saving my yolks. I'll use that for something else, and I'll get all my whites in here. So this will just take me a moment. Okay, last egg white getting separated. Alrighty. So here's my yolks. I'm just going to put them aside, and got a nice big bowl here. I'm going to put my whites in here. Now, if I were just all by myself, I'd be using my stand mixer, but I know not everybody has a stand mixer, so I want to do it, I want to use my hand mixer as well. All right, so what we have to do is we're going to mix the egg whites, the sugar. I have about, what do I have here? I have about a half a cup of sugar. These are not super sweet. All your info is in the directions or in the comments, in the description. And we do need a pinch of cream of tartar, and a pinch, I'm going to say, is translated into about 1/8 of a teaspoon. A pinch of tartar, kind of cream of tartar. It kind of helps stabilize the egg whites. All right, so let's get to beating these guys. All right, so hand mixer. We're forming stiff peaks, and it's going to take a few minutes to get there. Okay, I wanted to just check in with everybody and show you. Now, I've been doing this with my hand mixer for a couple of minutes. I'm not quite there yet. I'm kind of at the soft peak stage. Get this little ribbon situation. So I need a little more to go before I get to stiff peaks, okay? So here I go. We're almost there. Okay, just want to check in again and say to you that I'm almost there, not quite there yet. Just take a look. Honestly, this is the toughest part of the whole situation, and the hand mixer is a little slow. My arm's getting tired. But these egg whites are beautiful and glossy, but I still have a couple more minutes to go, okay? Check in a moment. Okay, that's it. That's it. That took a little while. I can't deny it. If you have a stand mixer, if you're fortunate enough to have a stand mixer, I would definitely use my stand mixer. Let me just put this over here. Okay, so I've got a nice consistency. I've got my stiff peaks here. It's amazing how the egg whites go from this, you know, sort of white clear liquid into this beautiful gloss. Okay, so now that we've beaten the egg whites, they're beautiful, they've got lots of air in them. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in some cocoa powder. And I am going to sift it because, you know, cocoa powder has a tendency to be kind of clumpy and we don't want lumps. We want this to be a really smooth, beautiful consistency. So I need 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. That's 1 and 2. All right, and let's just get it all sifted in. Get all your lumps out. All right. Oh, it smells so good. I love this cocoa powder. All right, perfect. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to fold in the cocoa powder. And you know, we fold so we don't want to deflate our egg whites too much. So we're kind of folding from the bottom. It's going to take a few moments to get this nicely incorporated. We do it gently so we don't really deflate all of our egg whites. We work so hard to get these guys whipped. Okay, this looks really good to me. There are no big white streaks, and looks like the cocoa powder is nicely incorporated. Very, very nice. Very nice. Okay, the next thing is I have a cup of chocolate chips. Use any kind of chocolate chips you want. I've got semi-sweet. That's what I typically keep. And again, I'm just kind of folding these in. As you can imagine, these are going to be light as air and very chocolatey. So my oven has been preheating to 300 degrees. These go in a very low oven. This is meringue. And here's what we're going to do. I have my sheet pan right here lined with parchment. And we're going to, oh, it's all over me. We're going to just drop these by tablespoons onto the parchment. These are not going to spread out, so you don't have to worry too much about that. And so let me just get these cookies onto the pan. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like when everything is all laid out, okay? Okay, so here they are laid out on a baking sheet on parchment paper. I just dropped them by a teaspoon. I wasn't super particular about, you know, some are bigger, some are smaller. They held their shape beautifully. These are going into the 300-degree oven for 35 to 40 minutes, and we're going to let them cool for a few minutes, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done into the oven. All right, our cookies are done. I had mine in the oven for a full 40 minutes. Now, when you take them out, you need to let them cool because these are meringue. They're pretty delicate. If you start fiddling with them like I did, they're going to start cracking and breaking on you. So you need to let them rest. I'm going to say for at least 15 minutes to let them cool down, and then you can remove them and plate them and eat them. So they've got this beautiful crunchy meringue sort of topping. And when you break one in half, I'll let the camera have a good look at that. You get this nice chocolatey kind of fudgy situation happening. And of course you've got chocolate chips in here. They're not too sweet. They're super chocolatey. It's amazing that 2 tablespoons of chocolate could have this much effect. I love these. Again, no flour. Meringue, egg whites. These are great. They're in the oven on a low oven, 300 degrees. You're not going to heat up your kitchen. But treat your family to a different version of a chocolate chip cookie. I think they're going to like it. They are good. They're very good. Very interesting texture. I love them. All right, well, listen, thank you so much for tuning in today. Please like and subscribe. You keep me inspired. And we'll see you next time on Secret Kitchens of New Jersey. Meanwhile, get in the kitchen and cook.